Alright, this video is specifically for for you and you know, this is for you so you can get an understanding of what I've come to learn about money. And what I've come to learn as of right now is that money has tender value. For an example, you see that $10 bill, that $10 bill isn't to look at like, as a what is it? It isn't to be looked at like material. Like in most cases, like myself and the rest of us, we take a look at money and we think about the things we can buy with it, the things that we want. But after listening to a few audiobooks and whatnot, I look at this $10 bill, and well, I get the concept behind it is that that $10 bill is meant to be put to work. And you know, money and others, in other sense and other aspects is the same thing as labor. The same way you would look at a laborer. I mean, what I'm saying? He works. You know what I'm saying? He works. His labor, equals, what you're gonna pay him or whatnot, what's gonna come out of your pocket. But it's the same concept. Is this dollar bill? It's an individual in itself. This $10 bill is an individual in itself and is meant to work. But aside from that, I've been really just or just my mind's just been really open towards taking a look around everywhere, wherever I'm at, and take a look at, certain things when it has to do with what is an asset and what is I don't remember if the word was liability, but anyhow, something that's gonna create revenue, something that's gonna create cash flow and things, or something that's gonna take money out of your pocket. And a big phrase or whatever that was, or a big thing that this book spoke about was like a car. That's not gonna bring any money into your pocket. I mean, it's gonna make you look good and will not make you look like you got money. But in all reality, you just paying into that. You're not making any money back. You just paying money into that. So you know, um, but also even when it has to do with buying a house and everything. Before you're financially stable and everything, you need to create assets. You need to create a line of money. And make money work for you and whatnot. But so I've been taking a look around and I kind of get an idea, what is an asset, what actually creates money. And for me, for a lot of reasons, I'm in construction, so I look into all these equipment, heavy equipment, and I see how, that is considered an asset because that's always going to be money just sitting there creating money for you. Eventually you're going to get your money back for that, and then everything after that is all just winnings. But foremost, that's in the direction that I'm going and I'm taking with this, but it could be a lot of things. You know what I'm saying? But anything that has to do with putting your money in the right places, gaining value for that dollar, for that $10, it's a good thing. So in a lot of cases, for the most important part is that instead of thinking of going out and seeing what you're gonna go spend your money on for something that you're gonna consume or whatever, just put those things off for a second and create something that's gonna create money for you. Because the more you work at that, the bigger it gets and the greater the value of it. So, you just for me, if I start buying all these equipment, heavy equipment stuff, and I start to just put it in the right place, put it to work. I know eventually it's gonna it's gonna work for me, and I'm gonna make it work, and then I'm gonna be able to build from that. Hopefully in 15 years from now, I got this heavy equipment. I got this project. It consists of me just going in and excavating stuff and you know um um compacting the ground or whatever the heck, I mean, regardless, whatever it might be, even like a concrete machine or something, mixing concrete and whatnot. But that's all gonna be money that I put into it that's gonna be sitting there waiting for me. It's not just gonna lose its value. It's not gonna just disappear on me. It's not going nowhere. You know what I'm saying? If anything, it's just holding it together and whatnot. But there's so many other ways, there's so many other things like the stock market, real estate and etc. And just start a little business, something, just start putting your money into a store. But the idea is to actually start putting your money into things and make sure that your money stays with you and you're not just getting rid of your stuff, because yeah, I mean, years will go by and there's nothing to show for. You know what I'm saying? That car that you buy now in 5 years is gonna be it's gonna be considered just an old vehicle that you can't even get nowhere near as much as you paid for it. You know what I'm saying? You pay 20,000 for a car, in 4 or 5 years it's gonna be worth 5,000. So anyhow, you know, um, this is considered this is considered and dedicated for George, Jesus, Miles, etc. You know what I'm saying? The little youngins and things like that who still got a lot of, a far stretch, you know what I'm saying, to go through things and learn things in life and whatnot. In many cases, a lot of us don't get to, what I'm saying, see this type of stuff. But me, being that I'm about to turn 30, I'm dedicating myself to figure, what I'm saying, what's gonna work. You know what I'm saying? This is for you guys. You know, um, I hope, what I'm saying, you guys really put some thought into this and just get back to me, you know what I'm saying? Get back to me, let me know. You know what I'm saying? You want to get on some you don't want to get on some things or whatever, you know what I'm saying? For every dollar that you get, every dollar that you put in your hands, homie, you should really be thinking about, what you're gonna do to make $2 out of that dollar and $4 out of those $2 and $8 out of those four, but all in all, just making sure that you're not going about it the wrong way. Because what I came to learn is that the sooner you start, the earlier you start, the sooner you're gonna be pretty situated and stable for the future. Like if you guys are 20 right now, if you guys start this, start this, start this, start this, by the time you're 35, bruh, you fools gonna be bosses, man. You fools gonna be making boss money, homie, making boss moves, talking about, what I'm saying, people doing things for you. I'm saying you the one creating things for people and so forth. But anyhow, just to try to get you guys a mental of what that is and create something. But besides all that, you know, this isn't a get rich quick scheme or whatnot. This is, what I'm saying, this is your hard earned money. You know what I'm saying? You need to put it in the right places and make sure it's not going to nobody else but you. But besides that, I probably should be, taking notes and writing things down and just giving you guys something to take notes on. But yeah, that's just that's just what that is. And it's nothing else but to handle business and whatnot. But besides the point, get that.